All right, you guys, you know I had to make a video about this. This is a crazy big change to Depop. One of the first times I think they've ever really changed the seller fees, and for sure the first time they've changed the seller fees since I've been selling full-time on Depop. So there's no way I'm not going to talk about this. I randomly opened my Depop app last night and got this message. This is the message that they're sending, I think, across Depop. If you open your app, you might get this message. It says, "We're changing our fees. We've permanently removed our selling fees." Yes, you read that right. But there's an asterisk because, of course, they didn't actually fully remove the selling fees. You're still going to be charged to sell on Depop. What they mean is they really significantly lowered them, and we'll get into that a little bit later. We've permanently removed our selling fees from all new listings in the US, which means you can now make even more money on Depop. We're also introducing a new marketplace fee for buyers from July 18th. So they're putting more of the fee onto buyers now on Depop. This has me concerned because if you sell on Depop, if you know Depop's buyers, they are a younger age range and they are not willing to pay for anything. They want everything for the best deal possible. So if this were to happen on eBay, another marketplace like that, I wouldn't think it'd have a crazy impact. I know that a lot of people have saying this is the same route that Mercari went, and they've been seeing less and less buyers over there. We'll get into that a little bit later. I mean, I think this is going to majorly affect the buyer base on Depop. We're going to have people asking for even more of a discount because they're going to be paying even more of a fee. I'm kind of curious to see how this plays out, if this is really going to affect sales. I'll definitely keep you guys updated, but for now, they are definitely making the move to transfer the fee onto the buyer more instead of the seller, which is great for sellers if there's still going to be that buyer base. You know, if there's still going to be that customer base there's still going to be buyers on Depop willing to eat the fee, then it's great for us because it's less in fees. But I just don't think, knowing the Depop buyer over the past 5 years selling full-time on there, I just don't think that anyone's going to be stoked about this as being a buyer on Depop. This fee will help us to invest in Depop protection, customer support, platform improvements, and growing our community. Didn't you already get bought out by Etsy? Isn't there already a lot of money going into I'm confused. Why? I'm confused here. Didn't we have a huge Etsy buyout like a couple years ago? The marketplace fee will be up to 5% of the item sale price plus a fixed amount of up to $1. It will help us deliver a broader, more balanced and accessible platform for both buyers and sellers. So again, the fee is falling on the buyer, and they're kind of breaking it down of, I guess, like maybe if an item's upwards of $100, you get a dollar fee. If it's like $10, you get a 50-cent fee. I'm not entirely sure. We are going to look at the terms of service a little bit, and they do kind of break it down more from a seller standpoint. They might have the buyer fees as well, so we'll look into that really quick. You'll find more details about the changes in our TOS. Tap learn more, and this is valid from new listings. So new listings only. So if you're a seller, I mean, people have been talking on the Reddit about relisting items. This is effective the 15th for us, but I don't think it goes into effect for buyers until the 18th, because there have been people on the Reddit talking about how they listed a new item today and it sold and they're still having the same 10% fee. So I'm thinking that this will be fully effective on July 18th, which it'll be like a day or two after this video comes out. So I'm going to read through the terms of service to kind of help you guys understand a little bit more, and then I'll give some of my thoughts. But I mainly wanted this to be a quicker video, just an update, and I wanted you guys to let me know your thoughts, especially people that sell in other marketplaces, because a lot of people have been talking to me through my Instagram messages today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I do post Depop content over there. I was talking to a lot of my followers today about this on Instagram, and a lot of them that sell on Mercari were saying that this is what happened on Mercari, and they've seen a big decrease in buyers over there. So it's looking a little bit scary in my opinion. I'm gonna give it some time. I want it to roll out first, and to be completely honest, the past like week or so has been really slow with me for sales anyways. It's the middle of the summer, so you know, sometimes that happens. We have the summertime slowdown and stuff like that. But this is kind of sketching me out if I'm already having a little bit slower sales on Depop, and then they're introducing this new buyer fee. I'm just a little bit weary of this. So you can look at the terms of service. This is on depophelp.zendesk.com, and effective 15th of July, which is today, the day I'm making this video. We have an update to the TOS, the terms of service, and what we mainly are going to want to be looking at is, I think, number 10, which is going to be the fees. So seller fees, and we can click this here. So here is the new fee breakdown. You know, they were saying no fees for sellers, but of course that's not true. So this is UK, and then this is US. So I'm in the US. So US payment processing fee, Depop payments, is now 3.3% plus 45 cents. So So no, it is no longer the 10%. It is 3.3% and 45 cents. It's not zero, as they said, but we had the little asterisk, of course. This is how it used to be. Sellers outside of the UK and US, 10% on all sales. So this is what it used to be. We have a marketplace fee for buyers, but I can't click on it. Literally cannot click on that. So maybe they're updating this, but as was said before, I think it's going to be that 5% and then up to $1. Not entirely sure how they're going to gauge that. So this is the Depop Reddit. I was scrolling it a little bit earlier, but people were basically saying like they're going to delete and repost listings. And then again, here we have it's technically no fee. We have to pay the payment processing fee of 3.3% and 45 cents. Also, buyers will want to see a 10% or more drop in pricing because they will be paying extra to cover everything. Feels a lot like Mercari. So I've never sold on Mercari. I've bought before on Mercari. People are talking about how this is the Mercari route and they've seen sales slow down on Mercari. So probably not a great thing. Someone even says I stopped buying on Mercari because of this. So it's not looking great. I will wait for it to go into full effect and like see how it plays out a little bit more. So yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people via Instagram today and a lot of sellers are very stoked for this. I'm kind of weary of it because again, I know Depop's buyer base. And even though people right now are in the moment thinking, yes, less fees for us, it's really going to affect the buyer base. I think just that's my opinion. I want you guys to let me know in the comments below your opinions. Like I said, this is a big deal. This has never been done before as long as I've been selling on Depop. So this is a huge change to the Depop marketplace. I'm not sure if they're going to change it back. I mean, as we've already seen since I did my last Depop video, they've already taken away the shipper medals. Like I don't see the shipper medals at all anymore. I think they've already done away with them. So maybe they will take this back, but I have a feeling like they probably won't. Anything Depop related, make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe here. If you guys want some personal help with your Depops, make sure to go follow me on Twitch too. I do free Depop shop lookover and tip streams every single week. So I look at your shop live on stream. I tell you what you can improve with your listings and things like that. So if you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more Depop thrifting vintage content. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated if Depop does any other crazy stuff. But like I said, as of now, this is a huge change to Depop, and I would like to know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you think. This was Jackson, Loveless Vintage. Later.